Welcome to our virtual classroom. Join me for some fun learning. Hello, welcome. It's Miss Nicole of Legacy Lineage Online Learning. Thank you for joining. We are jumping right in, but before we do, I want to shout out the boys of We Shine who created this wonderful t-shirt I'm wearing. This t-shirt is very soft, good quality, and it has really great encouraging messages on it for children. And guess what, they also make adult sizes. If you are on Instagram, you can check their profile out at We Shine. Again, two little boys, I don't know exactly how old they are, but neither of them are older than 13, I believe, and they have already started their own business sending out positive empowering messages for children. And again, kindness is so dear to me. That's why I chose this design, but they have so many others, so please check them out. Our first story is Caribbean Dreams. Caribbean Dreams. So my question is, are there any children watching who have parents who are from the Caribbean or Puerto Rico or any other island? Well, my little boy is part Jamaican. So his dad is Jamaican and I am a Southern girl. I'm Floridian, I like to say. So we are going to read Caribbean Dreams, but first I want to remind you all that this week is all about little boys and girls who kind of look like me, black and brown, maybe not, but I also want to know that my other friends are joining and watching because diversity is so important. It's really wonderful to learn things about your friends, things that they like, their favorites. I know as a friend, I always want to know, what was your favorite color? What is your favorite movie? And where I grew up, just to tell you a little bit about me, I had all kinds of friends. I had friends who spoke Spanish. I actually befriended a little girl who came from China. She couldn't speak any English, and I'm proud to say that I was the nice kid, and I actually helped her out and helped her to learn some of her conversational English. I had friends that were from Germany and Poland and all different types of friends. So again, diversity isn't nice. The rainbow isn't made of one color. It's made of a whole bunch of different colors that work together. So let's sing a song. You know what this is? Can you see it? It's a mirror. So what you see is actually me recording myself. But when I look in this mirror, what I see is I see someone who is unique, only one of her kind, and that's Miss Nicole. So I want to encourage you as we sing a song together, all right? Remember our song about the window? This is how we put our window together, put our window down. All right, here we go. I looked through my window, and who did I see? Unique little children watching me. I looked through my window, and who did I see? Unique little children. Can you smile? Smiling at me. I looked through my window, and who did I see? Unique little children. What about blinking? Blinking at me. I looked through my window, and who did I see? Unique little children. Are you ready to listen? Listening to me. I looked through my window, and who did I see? Unique little children thinking with me. I looked through my window, and who did I see? Unique little children learning with me. Welcome. Ready to learn? Let's learn some things about Caribbean Dreams. I am reading, look at me. Time to put the toys away and listen to what I say. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. This is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. This is the spine. This is the spine. This is the front of the book. This is the back of the book. And this is the spine. And this is the spine. The front of the book tells us the name of the story and the author and illustrator. This story is Caribbean Dreams by Rachel Isadora. The back of the book lets us know that it's the end and time to find another great book to read. And the spine of the book holds the book together, just like the spine in your body holds your body together. And if you don't know where your spine is, when we're done reading Caribbean Dreams, I want you to go and ask your parent to show you your spine. Matter of fact, ask them to give you a little tickle on your spine. I'll give you a hint. It's in the back of your body. Just like the back of the book is the end, it's in the back of your body. All right, here we go. Caribbean Dreams. I'm going to share this really nice picture. It says, I remember a far tall island floating in cobalt paint. The thought of it is a childhood dream. That's a poem by Phyllis Alfrey. And this is what, I'm going to just see if you can see it all right. That's a beautiful picture. I hear that the beaches in Jamaica and other Caribbean islands, that the water is blue. When my family and I went on a cruise, we did end up going to a beach, but you know what? Oh, the water was blue. I do remember it. I think I have a picture of it, and it is. It's a little different than when you go to maybe like your local beach. All right, here we go. Where morning meets light, we rise. So here they are, waking up in the morning. Do you get up early in the morning, or do you sleep in? Where friends meet friends, we smile. These could be friends, or they could be sisters and brothers. Do you have any sisters and brothers that maybe you wake up in the morning and you get ready for your day because you're going to play together and learn together and have fun? Where sound meets color, we hide. And look at this. This is different. This is the market. This is the market. When you go to the market, it's probably inside a grocery store. If you live in my region, it's probably inside a grocery store. You may have gone to a flea market, which is like outside, something like this, but this is how they shop over in Jamaica or the Caribbean at market. And look, lots of them are having, they hold stuff on their head. I see 1, 2, about 3 people in this picture holding items on their head. They shop and they sell fresh fruit. They sell clothing they've made, fabrics. You know what I love about this picture? If you look at these trees, beautiful palm trees. Where waves meet sand, we swim. And here it is again, that beautiful turquoise blue, clear water. Where sun meets water, we fish. Have any of you been to the beach lately? I was at the beach. It was a heat wave and it was so fun. I felt cool in the water, and then after I got out of the water, the sun was so hot, it dried me off. And guess what? While we were there, the news talked to my son and myself. Where sea meets sky, we sail. So let's count the different things that you can do in water. So let's see, let's go back, okay? So first they swam, so you can swim. Fish and sail. Swim, fish, sail. How many things is that? If you said 3, you're right. Or 1, 2, 3. 3. Where wind meets hill, we run. Where rain meets earth, we splash. Recently, we had a rainstorm, and it looks like these children are having a rainstorm too. Where music meets hearts, we sing. And so when I was a child, I also visited Bahamas with my family, and the children there, they dressed in uniforms to go to school. They dressed in uniforms. And I want you to take a good look at this picture and see the children dressed in their uniforms. If you notice, the smaller children are dressed in different uniforms than the bigger children, because the uniforms help them to know what grade they're in. I know we have like elementary school and kindergarten and middle school. I don't know what all of the schools are, the school levels are in the Caribbean, but I think some are like primary school or secondary school. But these children are all dressed different because they're all in different grades, and the boys are dressed different than the girls. Where song meets soul, we dance. I love to dance. It is probably my number one favorite thing to do. Second is hosting story time for you all. I love to dance. And look, instead of maybe turning on their iMusic or their little Google Home speaker, I want to show you how the music is being played for them. Can you show me? Can you tell me what you see? Yep, we see a little boy right over here, and he is playing the drum. Have you ever danced the limbo? The limbo is when, if you don't know, if you've done it before, you do know. They hold out a long stick. One person stands on one side and holds it. Another person stands over here and they hold out a stick. And they start off with the stick really, really high. And then you limbo and you go under the stick to come out on the other side. As long as you don't touch the stick, you go back around and get at the end of the line and start again. But the next time you go under, the stick is lowered, and then you have to try to go under. And then the trick is you gotta bend to get under there. But then guess what? You go around for your next turn, and the next time, it's shorter, and then you have to bend to get under and go around until it's so low that you almost have to do the crab walk to get underneath it. That is the limbo. Have you ever done the chicken dance? I love the chicken dance. But the limbo may be something you will see in a Caribbean island, or maybe a game that the children would play. Where years meet stories, we see. Where years meet stories, we see. So you see, their grandparent, or as some people call them, their elder. We don't know, maybe they're related, but maybe they're not. This is an elder, so someone who's older than you, like abuela, or nana, or grandma, or jima. They're your elder. That just means that they're older than you. And you see how intently they're listening? I'm sure that she is telling them all type of stories about when she was little and how they did things, and it probably was very different than the way they do things. But I love this because it looks like they're really listening. Because you know what? You gotta listen to learn. So I encourage you, after this story time is over, to ask your parent to tell you a story about when you were little. Maybe about how they went to school. Did they walk? Did they take the bus? Did they wear uniforms? Were they born in the area that you live in right now? Find something new out about your parents after this. Where moonlight meets path, we walk. And look at this picture. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a beautiful full moon out, and the author has made lots of stars in this picture. So beautiful. And they are taking a stroll at night. And it's so nice to take walks at night. Do you take walks at night, or you prefer to take your walks during the day? I'm going to think about that. Okay, I know I like a walk on a nice spring day where there's a breeze and it's not too hot. But my favorite is a nice walk like a summer night where the breeze has started to come in and it's kind of dark outside, like maybe it's just starting to get dark outside, and you take a nice walk. Walks are really good and healthy for you. So I encourage you to take walks if you are able to. But don't forget, right now we're social distancing, so you need to wear your mask. And if you see anybody approaching, you want to stay how many feet apart? 6 feet or more apart. Where darkness meets light, we dream. We dream. Do you have any dreams? What do you dream about? Are you little and maybe you just dream about toys and fun and eating good food? Are you older and you have a hobby and you dream about being like maybe a really good dancer. I was watching one of my favorite shows, World of Dance, and there was a little 9-year-old. She was only 9, not 10. She's not even double numbers yet. She's just 9. I'm gonna put up 9 fingers. 9. She's 9. She's not this many yet. She's this 9. But can I tell you, she was dancing like someone who had been practicing dance for 20 years. She was so awesome and so great. And it was only her up on that huge stage dancing for a bunch of people. I bet at night she dreamt about being a really good dancer because those dreams probably motivated her to practice and practice and practice. And did you know that when you see people who are really good at things, that it's not just because they're lucky, and it's not just because they have a talent and they know how to play something or they know how to flip. It is because it required a lot of hard work. When I think about Serena Williams and how much I love to watch her on TV playing tennis, when I think about Stephen Curry, LeBron James, my favorite, Russell Westbrook, and all of the hard work, when I think about legends like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, so much hard work went into that. So I want to encourage you to be a hard worker. It pays off in the end because it helps your dreams come true, it helps them to become a reality. Well, that was Caribbean Dreams. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, your job after story time is to ask your parents to tell you a story about them. Maybe where they went to school, did they have to wear a uniform, if they were walkers. Matter of fact, if went to school in the town that you live in, did they grow up where you live at currently? Find out something new about your parents. Thank you for joining me, and we will be back with another story that is featuring Black and brown, mostly boys, but children. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. And remember, you are the you in unique.